Hi, Mark Dietel here with Mark Dietel Realty, and I have a really important question for you right now, and it is, where do you want your business to be in 12 months? In other words, we're at the end of 2025, and at the end of 2026, if you could look back on it and you could say, hey, this has been a successful year, what would it look like? And really what we're talking about is income. Let's just cut right to this chase. By the end of next year, how important it is that you reach a certain dollar level in your business. So success doesn't happen by chance. And really what you need to understand, I've been doing this long enough, it's important that you need to realize that sometimes you need to sit back and work on your business and not just in your business. So what I mean by that, I think we know what it means to work in your business. You're doing a lot of things. If you're a solo agent, man, you're taking care of all the way from A to Z when it comes to your real estate business. And even if you're on a team, you're still really focused on day-to-day deals or maybe day-to-day prospecting. But I want to challenge you right now, if you're really serious about where you want to be at the end of 2026, let's start with some business planning. And what I talk to our agents, especially this time of year, and what I challenge other agents when I see them just out in the community is, what are the things you need to do day to day to move your business to the next level? You need to know that. In other words, how many calls do I need to make? How many conversations do I need to have? How many appointments do I need to set? Those things are important, and that's part of the things you need to think through when you sit down and plan your 2026 business. Obviously, the lead flow, whether it's sphere of influence, whether you're doing open houses, whether you have some leads that are being provided, you need to take those leads, and based on the metrics that you're working with, you just need to work backwards as far as these are the dollars I want to have at the end of the year, divided by the average commission you get at the particular brokerage you're at. And you just work backwards based on conversion metrics and work it all the way down to say, okay, it's a 52-week year. I want to have 4 weeks off. So I'm going to plan to really crank and do the business I need to do in those 48 weeks and use 48 as the base and actually break all that down to actual dials, conversations, appointments set per week. So there you have your plan. And one thing I want to throw in there that's really critical, I have found that the agents that are really good at getting their plans put together and putting them in place is the ones who time block. So those are some things right there that I feel like is really important. Here at Mark Dietel Realty, we're going to be working with our agents right now. We have a one-page business planning worksheet. We're already starting to talk about 2026. If you want to hear a little bit more about that, I can share that worksheet with you free. I'd be happy to get that to you. You can just plug in your numbers. You might find that beneficial. And if you want to connect with me directly, I'm sure you know how to do it. You can just text me, drop a link in the box, and I'd be happy to help you.